tonight? Okay, so tonight we're making Mexican lasagna. Michael's not really feeling so good, so it's just a really quick recipe that Michael really likes. I really like too. Basically what I'm doing right now is browning some turkey burger. It's all done right here. It's about a pound. Now I'm going to add, I don't know, it says recipe is like 3/4 of a cup of salsa. I just kind of eye it. I really like salsa, so I don't really care how much it is because I think it's delicious. And then I throw in my own onions again. Love onions. Don't care how much. And then I also add a package of taco seasoning. So obviously not so great for you, but you can make your own taco seasoning if you want. I just really like it this way. And then the taco seasoning calls for, let's see here, I think 3/4 of a cup of water. So I'll add that in, and then I like to make it spicy, so I add some sriracha, my little personal touch, again, as much as you want. And then let me just grab some water. And then don't spill it everywhere. And then mix it up and let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back in a second. Alright, so it's at a boil. It hasn't probably been 10 minutes, but it's starting to boil a little bit. So what we're going to do next, oops, not drop stuff. I feel like I'm crazy. Michael's really good at cooking and I'm not. So preheat your oven to 400 degrees and then just spray the inside. So the reason you do that with cooking spray is because I've done this so many times where I haven't done it. And what ends up is you have a black, crispy tortilla on the bottom that's super annoying. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 tortillas in the bottom as a base. And then turn your pan off here. So now what I like to do is put like a handful of beans-ish. These are rinsed pinto beans. You're going to use 15 ounces. Put a handful-ish in the bottom. And it's called Mexican lasagna because you're going to layer it. So put some cheese in here. Super delicious. It gets really messy too, so be really careful with what you're wearing. Then pour about 1/3 of this into the pan. And then you're going to repeat it again. Next layer. This is actually a really good meal because depending on how you do it, like obviously using turkey burger, low-fat cheese, pinto beans. It depends on how you want to do it, but you can make it really healthy so that it's not a big processed mess. And this is the reason why Michael said he would marry me, because my Mexican lasagna is so good. So obviously that's worth something. Maybe Valentine's Day you guys can make this yourself. Alright, last layer. I just use whatever I have left over. I think it's delicious. I will eat this for days. My favorite. And I also try to do it so it's a little spread out, so it's not all the meat in one spot. Because you don't want it just in the middle, it's kind of gross. So then let me grab 2 more tortillas. It's too short. And you're just going to put them on top, that way they get kind of crunchy. So it adds a little bit of crunchiness to the dish so it's not just all hot and smushy. And then put it into the oven at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. And that's it. Alright, so here it is. It's just Mexican lasagna, so just cut it up. It's nice and hot.